Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in on this video. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. My goodness, y'all keep coming back. I'm so appreciative. Y'all just really, I cannot say that enough. Y'all just really don't know how much I appreciate y'all. Listen, this is gonna be a quick video. I am in the middle of doing 3 custom vintage Barbie journals. Yes. Now, I also have 2 more that I haven't started because I have those customs. And because I'm half a lunatic, I said, well, why don't I just go ahead and do the Telltale book too while I'm at it? I love this book, y'all. Yeah, I mean, really, seriously, this is gonna be easier though, because this is gonna be a cinch book. So I just wanted, like I said, this is gonna be a quick one. We're not gonna go through a whole process video or anything like that. But I did want to show y'all just a little bit of differences in this book, a couple of differences in this book and like a little golden book. Okay, if you've gotten the cinch machine, okay, if you've gotten the cinch machine. And don't pay attention to this. I was going to do a drop sale. I've got 144 little golden books that I'm going to sell eventually. I don't know when, but that barely puts a dent into how many I actually own. I know it's insane, so don't pay attention to this. But what I want to show you for the purposes of this video, if you've gotten a cinch machine, now I've got the big one here. This little Telltale book you could actually do with the small machine. I may break that out, I don't know, but you could do it if you have the small machine too. There's just a couple of differences. Now, I am no expert, please. Whenever I show y'all things, I hesitate because I'm learning just as much as anybody else, really. I just do by trial and error. By trial and error. The first thing that I would do making this book is make me a template. However big, whatever size the top cover comes out to be after I take the book apart, once it's deconstructed, I make me a template out of cardstock. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Before you punch any holes. My biggest piece of advice, straight out the gate, make a template. Okay, do that first. Anyway, there is a difference when you do these as compared to these. Typically, depending on how you deconstruct this book, but if you take it apart with the staples and you cut right here at this little spine right here, it's going to be a flat edge, right? Like you're taking away basically the original spine. It's going away. Okay. Well, in this Telltale book, check it out. It's really not, I mean, I guess you could cut it here if you wanted to, but you kind of don't have to. Let's take the book apart real quick. Now I'm going to try my best I'm going to go easy on this book because I don't want to cut through the cover. I don't want to cut through the cover. And this cover is easy to cut through because it's just paper, right? I mean, really and truly, it's a little thicker, but it's not that thick. Okay. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. All right, let's go on this side. And let's go ahead and cut this. Okay. So, you've got your book here. See what I'm talking about? Now, what you could do, see how it already ripped? That's okay, though. What you can do is you can try to square it off, though. Okay. Square it off and just cut because it's just paper. Okay. And then, this is what I was concerned about. You're going to lose because this paper is actually part of the title of the book. You're going to lose that if you cut it off, right? I don't know how we're going to do that. Let me see something. Yeah, just do it like that. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So what's going to wind up happening is, depending on where you punch, how long you want your coils, you could coil right into this bee. So what I will probably do is come and make my coil very short for this book. You won't need it long because it is a smaller book. It is a smaller book. I hope part of this is making sense, if not all of it. But you've got barely, not quite 6.5, okay, long, and not even 5.5, a little under 5.5 long. So really and truly, if I took my centering ruler, game changer, by the way, if you guys don't have a centering ruler, get one. Best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm not precise about anything, but I use my centering ruler religiously. I love my centering ruler. Okay, so that's about right. Yes, so here, so if I come right up under, yeah, I could do probably about 8 coils and just grab it right here. So I think that's going to work out perfect. Then what I will do is I will take, you see how these have staples, right? I'm going to take and I'm going to remove the staples, and then I'm going to see, I'm going to put the book back into the book. It's going to be in order. And then what I thought I would do, instead of using a lot of different pattern paper, I really like the idea of using these bright primary colors that are in the cover. The red, the blue, the pink, the yellow, and the orangey yellow. I need to go find a green, huh? Yeah, I'll find a bright green. Now, I've got a couple of pattern papers. I'm not sure I'm crazy about these, though. I'm not sure. I may use this one. I probably will put that one back. So probably these two so far for a pattern paper. But whatever I pull, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be primary, and maybe 2 more pattern papers. Then I'm going to find some other interesting visuals. This was one of them that I thought I would use. Also have this, which I think would go really good in a book like this. And then I have these little envelopes, and then maybe a bag or maybe a CD envelope. So I've got plenty of supplies. I think we're good to go. Just got to start, like I said, template first. I'll cut down a template. I'll make that. And then I'll start cutting down my pages to that size. I'll pick a coil. It's not going to be a big one like right here. Look, I'll show you. It's not going to be this big. This I'm using on my Christmas glue books. I'll get one a little bit smaller than that. We'll get that together. Now, the next video that you'll see in this, for this one, will probably, I'm thinking it'll probably be the flip through. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be the flip through, because this will go pretty quick. This one will go pretty quick. I'll just have to figure out if I'm going to do a tie or what I'm going to do. Now, one thing that I have been thinking about on the coil books, because you can't really, it's harder to do a tie this way because of the coil. But I'm wondering if I do some kind of elastic or some kind of something that goes around this way. So that may be an option that I choose for this book. Probably I probably won't cover the cover or the inside. Probably just clean this up a little bit, and then, like I said, we'll punch. So I'm thinking that the next video that you'll see on this one is probably going to be the flip through. Now, I may do a short. Y'all drop in the comments and tell me if you're enjoying my shorts or not. I get a lot of positive feedback on them, and they are a lot of fun for me, but sometimes I know my music can give you guys whiplash. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for coming along. I told you this was going to be a quick one. Just wanted to introduce. I thought, since I'm doing the Barbie journal series anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and incorporate a little Telltale book. I had this one in my stash, and I said, why not? We'll just go for it and see how it turns out. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along. I do hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I'm going to have putting this Barbie and Skipper Go Camping book together. Thanks, guys. We'll chat soon. Bye.